stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and thrown to the side.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked them down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
First down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On second down, it's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go, baby. Let's
16 yards, a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Cougar 19. Mike 51. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Bridgewater to throw it this time. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big Big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
65.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Bridgewater, fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. McCaffrey, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially open the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Keep it. Let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
That's going to be a long day.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check 49.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done. It was a very nice game.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he stopped immediately there. On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Tight to the right. Move. Even. For the 50. Even. Zoom. Here we go. Motion.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Ready next time.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
I've seen that play a couple of times already.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going
for a lot.
The mic.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Set. 20. We're going 25's the mic. Hey, they scared. They scared. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
They stay on the field. McCaffrey again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
25's the mic. All day, every day.
Get wide now. Go Delta.
Switch.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Go Delta.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Drop
Go
it.
Delta.
And that'll set him back 5. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater steps away to his left. And a sideline pass that's caught by Thomas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
26. Tight end right.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 38 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's 21-3.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy...
He's got a man, complete, past the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 81 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Four down. Plant.
They'll go again to Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage of their spot and stacked him up.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Got four down. Check hot route. Hot. Check safety.
Box it.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 51 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now the lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, Are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. To throw, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Here's Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's where you belong.
Ian Thomas there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
This is taken at the 15. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Rip right.
On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Will Redmond. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No, 319!
Hey! 52's the mark.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Check.
On first down, it's Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hey, watch the lane.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that.
Here's Jones. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Undercrunch.
Now for A.J. Dillon. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Hey, take 26.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in and a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And he will get back to at least cover this. Certainly a sigh of relief there. Fellas. But his offense going to be set up deep in their own territory now. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Right there. Here we go, D. All day, defense. Go Delta. All day.
First down, Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set. 20.
58's the mic.
Get wild now.
It's a run. Hey, they're running it. 58.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater.
Be a long day for you.
Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Get wild now. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Go Delta.
25.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Hey, 25 to Mike.
On third down, Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 20.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
319. Tighten down. There you go.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
No. 319. Easy.
Point.
Jab.
Right here. 83's me.
Back north.
83's me.
319.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Here we go.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
4 down.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
You don't want no
Making the tackle there, Corn Elder. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. Ended up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And that one incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get it.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And And this one is incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
25's the mic. It's a party now. It's a party now. At 25.
Bridgewater.
Let's go.
It's sad they pay me. I do this for free.
Intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
It's a free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
You know, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. This time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Fielded just inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go, boys.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Come. Show an 8. Show an 8. Shift.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes him back a little bit of an apology.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Hey, you block over here.
We want it. Come to my world. 56 the mic, boys. 56.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he'll be out of bounds. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Right there. 56. Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time. Shift.
Hey, Mike.
Joker. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Bang. Check nickel.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Go Delta.
They're going to try and throw. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Yeah, Liz.
Now it's Rodgers.
Let's go, defense.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Blue 58.
Mike 54. Man, I got you. Man.
Get 300. Get 300.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
You're not ready.
They'll have
You're
2
not ready.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Mike 54. I'm here all day.
Jones. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now he's flushed out left. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
No. 319.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Blue 58.
Mike 54.
Inside.
Rodgers now on first down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.